Hey everybody, welcome to TIW Podcast. I'm Eric, and today I'm talking about the new comics that I picked up week 45 of 2019. These are all comics that came out on November 6th, 2019. I'm pretty sure it's the 6th. This week I did get to reading I read pretty much all of the books that I am caught up on that came out this week. And by that, I mean all of these books are the first issue or one shots. So I did read a bunch of these. First of all, Amalgama, which is the mashup of Zombie Tramp, Vamp Blade, and Dollface. Once again, if you tuned in the last episode, I talked about this book. I got the naughty cover, you might say, and it's exactly the same as one of the other covers, except for there's nudity on there. But anyway, this story is interesting. It's weird, but it's interesting, and I don't know. Check it out if you like any of those books. There's a good chance you'll enjoy this one, so it seems to have the same sort of attitude about it, and it's pretty funny. Then I got The Infected King Shazam. I believe this is a one shot, so that the story is continued in the next arc of Year of the Villain. But we have Billy Batson, who's been infected by the Batman Who Laughs metal material or whatever. I'm not caught up on all of that, so I'm kind of like jumping into the middle of it by reading this. So I wasn't really caught up enough to be reading this yet, but I mean, it had enough context in there that I could figure out what was going on. It was not good news for any of Billy's family because they're all going after. He's like really rude at the dinner table and stuff, and then he goes off and does his own thing, and it's just a whole mess. It's a whole thing. Then we also had Green Lantern Black Stars issue number 1. I felt really lost reading this one. This is the first comic in a while that I was just thinking the whole time, like, this I've never thought about a comic before, but like the first few pages, I thought to myself, am I having a stroke? Should I go see a doctor or something? I'm not understanding like half of the words that I'm reading or the order that they're in. I don't know. So I don't recommend this book unless you're really really into the Green Lantern, and even that I'm not caught up on the regular Green Lantern series, so I don't know if this jumps right out of something from that or if it's just its own thing or what. I have no idea, but it confused me. It's probably my lowest rated. I still gave it a 6 because the art was good, and some of the parts I did understand, I did like. But there's so much that I didn't understand what was going on, and so yeah, I think I gave it a 6 out of 10 because it is the art. I really like the artwork at the very least. Then we had New Mutants issue number 1. What happened in this? I can't even. I read this literally like 2 days ago. I can't. I remember what happened in Marauders, which I really really like. I think I liked this. Let me just open it up real quick. I'm not going to do this for every single book, but I feel like I need to give this one a fair shake to talk about what's going on. I'm not familiar with any of these characters. I assume, oh, that's right, the one plant guy, and that they're going to, what were they doing? What was the whole deal with what they're doing? There's a sword fight happening. They're a new team. What was going? Let's see. And I do I do like the black and white pages in these books. I assume those. I still haven't read House of X and Powers of X. I assume it started in those. I like just these full page just like kind of like infographics. I really really like that. But we have which characters are doing stuff. We have Wolfsbane and Karma, Mondo. Mondo's the plant guy. Cypher, Mirage, Sunspot, Chamber, and Magic, and they're all doing some stuff with one of the portals that goes to where do you call it? Krakoa, and they're trying to communicate. Why can't I remember? I'm like looking at the pages again. Maybe it's just another one of those weeks where I'm not understanding anything at all. Like it was like last week. I think the title of my episode for Raw was like, my brain's not working at all. So sorry about that. That might be the case here. Also, The Magicians issue number 1. I don't think this has anything to do with the TV show The Magicians, but maybe it does. Maybe it actually does. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that at all because I don't know anything about the TV show. I've heard that it's pretty good. It seems like something that I would enjoy, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. This issue, it's the whole like magic school kind of thing, and there's these new students that get admitted, but they're admitted as third-year students, and the actual third-year students are not really happy about that at all because they feel like they don't have all of the stuff that they should have learned in the first 2 years and all that kind of thing, and they get they learn that there's some other motivations behind why they're there, and I'm pretty interested in it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. This cover is really cool. That with the bee or the wasp or whatever on a key type of thing, and then all the characters in the background. It's cool. Check it out. I'm gonna have to do some research and see if it has anything to do with the TV show. Because if it is an adaptation of the TV show, well, it came a couple of years too late, I think. Or if this is a sequel to the TV show, that would be cool too. But I have no idea. Okay, so that's everything that I read that I picked up this week. There's a whole stack of other stuff that I haven't read. I did read a ton from the past several weeks, including a whole... I got caught up on Dial H for Hero. That book is so good. I really like it. But I don't like it as much as I like Wonder Twins, and I'm not caught up on that. I don't know why I haven't gotten around to that. But... yeah, that was the main one that I got caught up on, and then I also got caught up on like Supergirl. I was only like 3 issues behind on that, and a few other ones. And yeah, everything that I have caught up on, I've enjoyed. So basically, what I'm saying is reiterating that I did not like Green Lantern Black Stars, so don't read that. Or check out a preview of it. If the first couple pages, if you're not digging it, then, get out of there. But I could say that about any issue of anything, really. All right, so the issues, this one I could have read, but it's a 100-page giant, so I didn't get around to it yet. The Teen Titans Go, 100-page giant. We've got 8 action-packed adventures, including Captain Cold. Everybody loves Robin, crossed out Beast Boy. And Don't Mess with Raven's Pizza. We have her attacking the others, and Beast Boy turned into a little rabbit. Oh my god, that little rabbit. It's like so small on the page, but it's super cute. Oh, that's my favorite thing about this entire cover. But yeah, Teen Titans Go in general is just awesome. Okay. Also Doom Patrol Go, or excuse me, whatever it's called on Young Justice. They had the parody or the Doom Patrol version of Teen Titans. That's still my favorite thing about all of Young Justice. By the way, Flying Frog Illustrations, one of the artists I met at Colorado Springs Comic-Con. She's awesome. I talked about some of her art that week's podcast, I believe. She does watercolor, and it's all amazing, and I love it. And she's doing a big online sale right now, so go to check out Flying Frog Illustrations. But I ordered a bunch of just 5x7 illustrations to add to the already ton of illustrations that I have from her. And then I also commissioned. This is why this reminded me to talk about this. I commissioned an original illustration of Crazy Jane from Doom Patrol, and all I asked was like base it around that she wore this shirt, the shirt that says "Tacos are everything." Like just run with that, and I'm really excited to see however long it takes. I don't even care. I am excited to see how that ends up whenever it ends up, and that's going to be great. So anyway, go check out Flying Frog Illustrations on Facebook and Twitter, or I don't know if she's on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at the very least. All right, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 33, 2099 is in trouble, and I assume that this spins off into the 2099 new series that starts in the next couple of weeks. It was on Final Order Cutoff this week, I think it was. Excuse me. Batman Universe issue. Oh, that's right. The Infected storyline, it said it would continue in Batman/Superman, which I'm not caught up on that. Which I should be soon, because now I know it ties into other stuff. I thought it was like Batman Universe, that's an entirely separate thing. That's not, you don't have to worry about anything else that's going on. But issue number 5 came out this week, which means I am now 4 issues behind on that. Maybe just 3 issues behind. I think I read issue number 2. Black Cat number 6. I should get to reading this one because I'm not too far behind yet. And I really enjoyed the first couple issues of that I've read. Another one that I really, really need to get around to getting caught up on is Die issue number 9. I think they put out either a reprint of number 1 with a super awesome cover by a guest artist, or maybe it's the trade. No, if it was the trade paperback, they would use the original one of Stephanie Hans's covers, but I assume, I don't know, but yeah, Die, the first couple of issues I read are awesome. I assume that's still awesome because they keep on making it, and it seems like people are still pretty excited about it. Doom Patrol Weight of the Worlds issue number 5. Speaking more of Doom Patrol, if that other thing didn't remind me of Doom Patrol, now I would be reminded of Doom Patrol, because here it is talking about Doom Patrol issue number 5 of Weight of the Worlds. I am not caught up on this at all. I think I've still only read issue number 1, but yeah, I need to read that. I also need to get caught up on Young Justice and Titans on DC Universe, especially because in just a couple of days Disney Plus begins, and there's going to be so much stuff to watch on there. But I have a bunch of flights coming up and travel, and like just not having the stuff to do that I have at home, and hopefully those will be opportunities to watch and read a whole bunch. I won't be able to read my physical comics on the road, but I'll be able to read some Comixology stuff. The Dreaming issue number 15. Honestly, some of these, I feel like The Dreaming, I should end my subscription for that, because I just haven't. There's a few of them that I really should just end. The Dreaming, probably all the Power Rangers stuff, and maybe Lucifer. But I have I've actually read a bunch of my Lucifer comics, so that seems like at least something I'm using more than The Dreaming. But anyway, Fantastic Four issue number 16. This is Point of Origin Part 3. We got Ben Grimm there on the cover fighting off a bunch of celestial beings, or maybe they're energetic monster beasts. I don't know the context of what's going on there, but I like it. There's some cool, unique colors. that you don't see if they were like more realistic animals. Because you got like a big blue blobby guy. You got a kind of a purplish ape. Maybe not so much purple. It's next to blue, so it has a purple feel to. I don't know. But I do like that cover. Inferior 5, issue number 3 of 6. I was just thinking before I read that mini-series little piece. I thought, I should get caught up in this because it's only issue number 3. But then when it's just a 6-part miniseries, I think, well, once I have all 6, then I can just read all 6 of them at once. There's a whole bunch, like Nightwing New Order, I think it's called, and some other stuff, Miracle Man, and a whole bunch of other series that I have the complete set, and yet I still have not read them. Miracle Man, at least, or Mr. Miracle, not Miracle Man. Mr. Miracle, at least I've read 2 of the issues, but still, that's a 2 out of 12. Anyway, Justice League issue number 35. Awesome. Excuse me. Awesome variant cover with the Trinity in front and Hawkgirl and Green Lantern flying above them with the moon in the background and the forest and all that kind of stuff. That's a really nice cover. I like that. By Tyler Kirkham and Rich. I don't think that's their full name. But there's 2 signatures on there. And, yeah, real nice cover. I like it. Another another variant cover for Legion of Superheroes number 1. I don't see. I don't know their signature. I don't know their name from their signature, but this variant cover is pretty cool. I don't know the Legion of Superheroes names, so I apologize. I don't know who is on this cover. Then we have both variants, A and B variants of Lois Lane, issue number 5. The main cover as her with a puzzle behind her that says "Keeping You Safe." Looks like is that super? That's not Superman. Who is that? Is that Superman? He's doing like finger guns. I don't think I've ever seen Superman do finger guns. I don't think that's Superman. Who is that? It seems like it's probably I don't know who it is. And then behind in the missing puzzle pieces, there's all kinds of guns. So there's no way that who is that? If I read it, I would know probably. And then the variant cover is her at her desk, and she's looking there. She's looking sassy, and I like it. That's a fun cover. Kind of a cool framing with the books, stacks of books on either side of her. And yeah, that's nice. Issue number 5 of No One Left to Fight is out. The comic you always wanted. More of that signature pink that I really, really enjoy about this series covers, at least. And I just need to get caught up on this. I don't know. I saw Shayna Baszler talking about this book on either Instagram or Twitter, and she said something about it being the last issue of at least of the arc or whatever. I guess there's some that do 5-issue runs or something like that, or maybe she got an advanced copy of an issue number 6. I don't know. Oh, I could totally read this. I didn't put this aside in my stack of books that I'm caught up on. Not this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends, issue number 18. The turtles are your enemy, somebody says from the side. Somebody with claws. And then the turtles says, fight it, Leatherhead. I don't know. It's my voice. Just forget everything that I just said. But this Urban Legends series has been really cool. I like it. Vengeance of Vampirella. I'm going to read this right after I record this episode. Issue number 2. I got the cover with her on a big old stack of skulls, and it's pretty badass and gross. With it's the only color is red, and it's all blood, and the red is making her bathing suits. So he does not have an actual bathing suit on. It's just more of that blood dripping down over everything. So that's pretty awesome and gross and awesome. Wonder Twins. Speaking of, I talked about Wonder Twins before. I need to get caught up on this because I love this book very much. The first couple of issues I love anyway. Zan and Jaina's Darkest Secret Revealed. Oh no. Yeah, I get caught up on that one. And then finally, Young Justice issue number 10. We got Superboy there doing some stuff, and all the other team doing some other stuff in the background. I got the variant cover for this. I'm really glad that they started doing the Young Justice variant covers. I think they only started doing it with issue number 9, because all the ones I have before that are just the regular style of cover. So that's it. That does it. I really recommend checking out The Magicians if you like magic and magic school type stuff. If you like the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, like that sort of thing, I think you'll dig this. It also reminded me of the Blackwood Academy, I think it's called. A little bit of that, and you know all those. There's so many stories with new students at a school for magic users of some kind. I remember there's a certain one. There's with a kid with glasses that's really popular like that. And so it's kind of like that, but it is for a more mature audience. There is swearing and stuff in that. So that is my top recommendation of this week, is The Magicians number 1, being one of the 5 comics I actually read that I picked up this week. So anyway, let me know what you thought about all this stuff and other comics that you've been reading. Especially let me know what you think about Marvel comics, since I don't read as much of those. But as you can see, I mean, I don't read none of those, but actually there's I think there's a larger percentage of Marvel comics this last month than I usually have, with the new X-Men stuff, with the continuous Spider-Man and Ghost Spider and Black Cat. What happened to Deadpool? I feel like I haven't gotten a new issue of Deadpool in a long time. Is it on hiatus or something? Maybe I've just been missing I don't know. But anyway, let me know what you thought about all of this stuff and what you're looking forward to coming out in the next couple of weeks. There's a good chance that I will not do a new episode until a new comic book episode until after Thanksgiving. No, I'll do one the week of Thanksgiving for sure, because I'll be home before the next comic convention. If you are in Las Vegas or near Las Vegas, or able to get to Las Vegas this coming weekend, which is the 16th and 17th of November, I think. Great American Comic Con at the convention center in Las Vegas. Is it the convention center? It's a convention. Go to greatamericancomicconvention.com to get info about that. I don't know where my table is exactly or anything yet. I just know I'm in the Artist Alley and that I'll be there. And I'll have all of my Demon Jackal art. Not all of it. I'll have all of my prints. Not all of my prints. I'll have the small and medium sized prints, and I'll have some new stickers. So come check that out. Go to demonjackal.com to get other links. A link to the thing I already said. It's easier to type Demon Jackal than to type Great American Comic Convention. So go to demonjackal.com and then click on events or next appearing or whatever. So that's it. Tweet me at TIW Podcast or at the Demon Jackal. Also on Instagram and Facebook at those same handles. Go to TIW Podcast and demonjackal.com for more reviews. If you enjoyed this episode or anything else on the site, please share some links with your friends. Subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, wherever you like to listen, and stay safe out there in all of the infinite multiverses. So I can see you next time here on TIW Podcast. Bye.